Good morning, everyone. So sorry I didn't post last weekend. Just lazy, I guess. I don't know. I was sick again. I had stomach virus going around. So today I have my 04 GTI. It's finally on the road. I got it on the road last Friday. So I drove it all week for work. There was a bunch of issues I ran into with it. So it had a bad surging issue. It would throw a torque management code and put the car in limp mode, and it would shift really hard, wouldn't boost. And then there's like a bunch of other codes that keep coming up. So it throws a lean code every once in a while. It also throws O2 for the heater, for the downstream one, which I have a new one of. I tried to replace it, pull the old one out, and couldn't. Even with the right wrench, I had the socket, a bunch of extensions, breaker bar, couldn't get it out. It used to throw a lean code on that. I dropped, there's like a little plastic cover on the bottom. Yeah, let's see if I can see it, because I got it jacked up. So there's like this little plastic cover right here that houses the both O2 plugs. Now you can see that there's no oil around this area or anything, but I unplugged it and I got hit in the face with oil. So for whatever reason, there was no oil in that cover. There was no oil anywhere in the vicinity, but I unplugged it. It was filled with motor oil. Don't ask me how, but it was. I brake cleaned it, or I cleaned it out, got all the oil out of it, dried it out real good. These mosquitoes are getting bad already. Plugged it in, got rid of the lean code on that. Bought a new map sensor because everything was pointing to the signs of the surge and the torque management and everything to the MAF. Bought a new OEM Bosch MAF sensor. Cost me, I don't even want to talk about it. Put it in, still through the code. Got the car home. Started checking for vacuum leaks again. Couldn't find anything. Pulled the throttle body off. It was coated with nasty everything. It was disgustingly dirty. Pulled that off, cleaned it out real good, put it on. The surge went away, the torque management code went away, which was great. So now it's throwing ABS codes, which I think is why I keep getting the speed sensor code. Anything over like, I think it's 60, it throws that code. So I think I have a dirty ABS sensor. I don't know, I don't really have a scanner. So today I want to pull the wheels, I want to pull the ABS sensors, just check them, visually check them to see if they're like a wire broken, if they're just coated in rust and stuff. The car does need brakes. They were disgusting. Like the front one's kind of cleaned up, the rear one's flaked bad, so these are shot. I will be ordering new brakes for this. So I mean, that's terrible. The car does stop. I've been driving it. So today what I want to do is, I had for the hatch, I bought all these different adapters. So I had like a 90-degree and a coupler and everything. I didn't have just a welded O2 bung. I can't get that one out, so what I'm gonna do is drill a hole next to it, weld in a bung. So this is the bung. I cut it because it was extra long, and I wanted the O2 sensor to sit down into the cat, so I got the right readings because it's still got a cat in it. So I'm gonna drill a hole in a right area, weld this in, and I can screw in the new O2 bung. I'll just cut the wires on the other one, and then bada bing, bada boom. I might not even cut them. I might just zip tie them up. God forbid. This O2 sensor is bad. It is an OEM Bosch one. I've been learning everything for this car. Just stick with OEM, like OEM replacement. So like Bosch is all OEM. So I've been buying a lot of Bosch parts. So we're gonna put that in. Hopefully that takes care of the heater code that I keep throwing. People are saying that you could throw that lean code from heated O2 sensors being bad. Keep our fingers crossed. Everything that's been wrong with this car has been pretty stupid, so we'll see. But I got the car jacked up. I'm gonna pull the welder out. I'm gonna mark up where I think is okay. I'm gonna drill the hole and get all that going, and then I'll probably time lapse some of it and then show you the finished product. Alright, so it's not the prettiest. Across the top, I just globbed it in there because it was too close to the flat, but everything else looks good. It's all welded up. So we're gonna screw in the new O2 sensor. I'm just gonna let it hang, drape it down, plug it in, make sure that the heater code went away, which probably didn't, because that's just my luck. Try it out, and then we're gonna move on to the ABS sensors, which stinks is I don't have power tools, but I think I can get in here without pulling the wheels off. Yeah. So there's one of the O2 sensors, or speed ABS sensors. I'm gonna try to get those lights to clear too. Probably not gonna happen. I need to buy a better scanner. One of these days I will. I mean, I could have made my life so much easier. Oh, that's nice. These plugs are broken. Whatever. Alright, let me screw this in, plug it in, and then I'll catch up with you guys on the top side. Alright, so I just have it temporarily hooked up. Well, it's plugged in. It's screwed in. I cleared the codes. Alright, so right now we have no codes. It already seems to run better. Let's check again. Normally it would throw these codes right away, so if it throws it again, I'm lost for words and I give up. Oh my god, look at that. No check lights. It's a good thing I don't live in an emission part of Pennsylvania. There is no emissions, but I do need to take this for inspection. There's like a bunch of things I need to figure out. My relay clicks for the horn, but I think it's the horn itself. I need to make sure we have power up there, but we'll do that later. I just wanna one more time check this, because before I would clear the codes and both these heated codes would come back instantly. So let's see. No powertrain codes. This is awesome. So that's a win. I'm gonna climb back underneath. I'm gonna tie up all those wires. I'm not gonna cut the old O2 sensor plugs. I'm just gonna tuck it in away, zip tie it up so it can't fall. And then, sorry, the music is playing. Terrible. But we're gonna do that, and then I'm gonna move on to the ABS sensors. Hopefully I find one dirty or like visually broken. Okay, so after a bunch of pain in the butt, I got the wheel off. I had to go get my impact gun, but I got the sensor off or unplugged, and I see some corrosion in there, so we're gonna have to clean that up. I was able to get to this bolt from with the wheel on. It just didn't, I couldn't get the sensor out of the hole. So we're gonna re-pull this bolt out. And then we're gonna try to pry this sensor out without breaking it. Let me see if I can set you guys up somewhere. Alright, well, I can't really set you guys up anywhere that you guys can see. So I'm gonna try to get this sensor out and then I'll show you what it looks like. Alright, so I couldn't get the ABS sensor out of the other side. I tried. I went to the back, couldn't get those out either. I just checked the connectors, made sure everything was clean. That one had corrosion in it. This one was like not plugged in all the way. I cleaned the rust off. So there's like a metal ring. Let me get so I get some light going. So there's like a metal ring right there that the sensor gets its it picks up its signal from there. So the other one was all rusted and like messed up, so I scraped it all clean, blew out the sensor. I made sure there was no metal on the sensor itself. That's the sensor down there, way down there. And then I started inspecting. So I'm gonna need an axle because that boot's ripped. So now I know where my vibration is under acceleration. I need sway bar bushings. These are pretty toast. And lower control arm bushings, but I'll probably just get the whole set and just replace it all one piece, even though it's just that bushing on either side. But we're gonna get those ordered this week, get those in, and hopefully get them in next weekend. But we'll see my mom's coming up, so it makes everything a little difficult. But I gotta put this wheel back on, and then I'm gonna take it for a test drive. So a recap, I did the downstream O2, so it's Mk4 sensor 2. I took it for a ride, didn't throw a code for that. Now I'm throwing a code for Mk4 sensor 1. It's just a generic code. Pretty mad about it. I don't understand why. I've driven this car all week, probably put about 1,000 miles on it, never threw a code for that, and now it's throwing a code for that. So I checked the plug. I have special dielectric grease, put some dielectric grease in it. Maybe it was just a bad connection. Maybe I disturbed it from pulling down the cover. Who knows? But that's what I did. Then I went around and checked all the sensors. All the sensors are frozen in the hubs. So I just cleaned up what I could, and we'll pray for the best. This hub's been replaced. Kind of nice to know. But as far as that, I'm just going to wrap it up. It's Easter, so happy Easter, everybody. I'm going to go spend the remainder. My girl gets off at 2, so in an hour. I got to shower. I gotta run out and get something, and then I'm gonna go over to my girl's house, have a nice ham dinner with her family, relax, and spend some time with them. So this is gonna be it for the video. Please like, share, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. I got the bearings in for this, so I gotta get some specialty tools that you need that I don't own. I'm gonna get them. I have to order them. Things have just been crazy. I've been working crazy hours. So that's just like been on the back burner because I have this. I can drive this. This runs and drives. Like, yeah, it needs an axle. It needs some bushings and rear brakes. But it stops plenty good. And for now, it's got to do until I can get some parts ordered and in. But yeah, I miss my truck. Trust me. But so that's going to be the end of the video. Thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you guys next weekend.